yes, everybody, y'all, come on in, come on in, come on in the room. We are live. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is the RTIM show. We are back, and yeah, we got some topics. Of course, we got some foolery, fuckery, and a little bit of shenanigans. We never script these or how we're gonna do this. It just happens. So whatever happens is going to happen. For those who are joining us for the first time, we welcome you. We hope you come back and be sure to like, share, and subscribe. For those who are with us again, what's up, my niggas? Anyway, we are your hosts. I am 759, always on the screen and on the scene, ready to do my thing. Joined by my co-host, the Bronx Bully, the Beast from the East with a gap in the teeth, but it's perfectly okay, aka Miss Bruhanesty, Bruha Nasty, if you're nasty. Minx Couture, Minx Contour, Merciless Minx, whatever you want to call her. Just don't call her a copycat. Do they dig Minx or do they dig?
I hope they dig.
And if not, we got 2 words for you.
Les Cheval.
Yes, ma'am. So, hope you all had a very safe and prosperous weekend and has tackled your first day of your work week. Fucking Mondays, anyway. For those who are noticing a little something different about my co-host, check her out though.
I went back to my roots.
I see your roots.
I went back to my roots. My roots.
Gotta have them roots. Where them roots look good, girl.
I appreciate it.
Yes, we all need to exercise and explore our roots. Mine need a little touching up. I'm a little wilding out over here, but yeah. So you did them by hand. Look at you, Miss Talent.
I sure did. Took a lot of maybe 2 YouTube tutorials and a phone call. That was pretty cool. I would have went and did it, but I mean, when I saw I could do it myself, I said, "Fuck it!" Like, I'll be like this all night.
Oh, catching them cramps.
Hold on.
Like halfway through and just leave it sticking in your hair. Like fuck it. Woo! Yes. That was me combing out my locks. That was me. Yeah, that was legit me combing out my locks. I don't know why the hell I did it. I regret it. I do. I ain't even gonna lie about it. I regret that horrible decision. I don't know why I did it.
I like it. It's just that I've been getting a surge of people saying I look like Stacey Dash even more than ever.
Well, everybody's got a twin. I don't know where the hell mine is, but everybody got one. Allegedly.
Oh shit. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Yes. I figured out that the green buttons are to mute everything else. I didn't know that. I just figured that out today.
Today she learned.
I learned a lot of shit today, actually. Like I didn't know that mofos wasn't washing their panties before it went to the laundry.
I mean,
I'm like, people don't. I thought it was like
normally is well. I'm going to speak for myself. I normally do when I have when your cycle just pops up on you.
Oh yeah,
and yeah, definitely do it then. But for the rest of us, I guess you just throw that bitch in the clothes hamper till it's our time to wash clothes. You know what I'm saying?
I do have some sad news to report.
Already,
my favorite Orgonite crystal broke, but it's a good thing. You know what that means? When you have shit like tourmaline or any other type of amulets and shit that you wear, if they break, that means it did its job. That means it has absorbed all of the negative energy and it's time to get a new one. So if it breaks, don't sit there and say, "Oh my God, fuck it, fuck my life." No, it just means it did what it needed to do. So I looked down and I realized all I have is the evil eye. I don't have my Orgonite, but it's all good. I got to get a new one.
I thought you had like some earth-shattering celebrity death news, like we like to break top of the show.
I will say, well, people that keep asking me, they're like, "Why do you keep doing that, King Von song in your videos? Like, what is it about that song?" Um, I don't know what it is about Twin Neem or Nem. I just love that beat. The beat is sinister as fuck, and I love King Von. And I just thought it was very strange. For 2 weeks, that shit was stuck in my head because it's featuring, I think it's Young Dirk or Lil Durk. I don't know what his name is, but yeah, his brother just died.
Yeah, he was just on a album with Dirk and said he was outside of the club he was outside of a club and yeah.
Oh, your titties are showing, babe.
Nah, it's hot. Where is your cup?
He's fuck that, it's hot. Show them titties.
It said show the titties.
Nah.
He got the
come on.
shorty shorts. He got the titties out.
Woo!
Extreme short.
I hear thirst trapping.
Of course.
I hear thirst trapping.
He's thirst trapping all day, but it has been a very hot day in New York City. Oh my God.
Yesterday, my mom and I had went to a cookout for my cousin's birthday, and it was like 92 degrees outside.
It's too much here.
It was hot as fuck. Yeah, so we had a wonderful time. We found a spot in the shade. She had a tree that, my other cousin ended up setting up a table, and everybody just kind of like migrated towards the tree. So yeah, we had a good time.
It's a good time to be out and getting some fresh air. Not necessarily at the club, but just
that's indeed coming. They had opened one of those cruise ships, but they're only at 30% capacity. And they have you have to be totally vaccinated. However, if you do come down with a case of COVID, they do have a quarantine section of the ship where you will be housed until the duration of the trip.
Yeah, it's getting, people are getting restless. Last year we listened to mommy and daddy. We were on punishment for damn near a whole year.
Oh yeah.
So
sitting in the house for 2-3 weeks.
Right. And now this is what I was talking about that broke my my energy shit. But it's all good. I'm gonna leave it in here.
Shout out to the homie DJ EQ.
Hey,
Woodworks family, what's up?
Olas. Yes, but it was a great weekend. It was a great weekend over here. I can't complain too much. I was just icing niggas in Call of Duty and
yeah, I heard your manic cackling. I do that shit too. Just out of nowhere.
I'm like
out of nowhere.
Oh my
That's how I do when I watch certain videos and I have my phone and from the other room all you hear is
yeah, I can't play live Call of Duty. I always say it's like you're playing live and it's it's a free for all. Everybody fucking kills you, right? But when you're playing by yourself and there's no witnesses, you're icing, right? So now I figured maybe it's because of like, I'm not gonna say cold feet, but some people they get nervous when they're gaming online because people are actually watching them. I'm like, oh my God, my whole 2 people watching. It's just really giving me anxiety vibes. But
shout out to the 2 of you.
To the 2 people that were tuned in. But yes, to the people that were tuned in today, I appreciate you guys for taking a look at the beauty. Did you show mom? You got to show mom my video. Oh no, I hadn't. Oh, did you burn yourself?
Oh, he tried.
Oh, titties. You got to show mom. Where his taco meat all hanging out.
Let me grab the wraps and cheese.
Hamburger meat, taco meat, it's the same fucking meat. So I want you to show mom because mom is gonna flip out when she sees this. Titties, yeah.
Yes.
We love titties. So basically in virtual reality, I was able to do virtual artwork and mom has to see it. You got it. Just show her the first half of the video.
Okay.
I'm literally like, when I say it's a mind fuck, my mind is still fucked. I'm still in the corner shaking. I can't believe this shit is dope. Like it's literally, you can draw shit, and it's in front of you. Like, if you think, yo, I said what I'm gonna do. Like, I know we're done with badly painted murals, but
Yeah.
I gotta do a badly painted mural of myself. I have to.
Oh, hey, I'm here for it. Hell,
So
I'm here for it all.
yeah, definitely check it out. On my page, y'all can see I did artwork, and I looked at other people's artwork, and I kid you, it was, when I say I felt like I was inside of a painting, it literally, fire looks like fire, water looks like water, and you actually, like, there was a little figurine of a phoenix, and it's like I had to zoom in like this just to see it. Like, you guys are gonna love it. And yes, I will be going live again to show you guys some more paintings of what I make and things like that, because I figured that'd be cool. Y'all know I like to paint and shit. So I'll play your music. You guys send me your music, and we'll stream the songs while I'm doing artwork, and then we're gonna put it as a virtual NFT.
Oh, that's pretty damn dope.
Yeah, you gotta show mom. You gotta show mom. I promise you, she's gonna love it. She's gonna love it. She's gonna say, "I want the Oculus for my birthday," and I'll get it for her.
Yeah, you will. Everybody likes to spoil my mom. Before we do get started with the show, you already know what time it is. We got to give out the first of two here, nigga. Damn awards, because you did not ask for it, but I'm giving it to you because I fuck with y'all and y'all fuck with us. So there's one of two. Also hit up minxradio.com for past and current episodes of the Minx Show podcast. And when you hit that the website, get that merch tab too. Go ahead and hit that. Get some Minx Mafia merch, what we like to call mama. Get you some ankle socks and some t-shirts, some wife beaters, something. It's hot. It's too hot for hoodies. What's with y'all teenagers wearing hoodies, socks, and shorts? Like, what's up with that? Y'all make me wonder about you. But anyway, minxradio.com for Minx Show podcast. Also stream Real Talk with Minx on Spotify only. Past episodes of that are still up to listen to. Also head on over to
Damn, son.
Head on over to Telegram, free for iOS and Android users, for the new industry movement, which is your rabbit hole of information. A little bit of everything. You celebrity news, music news, industry shit that they don't want you to know, but somehow we know. I mean, yeah, you see that eye. That's serious. Artists, if you would like to send your music, please and thank you. Yes, no, that shit's serious. If you would like to send your music, please and thank you, submissions at minxradio.com. Be sure to send us just one song. We just need one. MP3, MP4, YouTube link, Spotify, Deezer, SoundCloud, however it is you get your music out. And please let your distributor know that your music will be used for promotional purposes only. We want you to get your coins. So please be sure to let your publishers and everybody know that your music will be streamed for promotion so you can get your coins. And for those who are just tuning us for the first time, you can catch us Monday through Wednesday at 7:15 p.m. until we stop talking for the foolery, fuckery, and shenanigans. That is the RTIM show. We will be live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Caffeine TV. Are we live?
Yes, ma'am. But I think there's an event or something.
Of course, there's an event. There's always a freaking event. If you all would like to donate to the RTIM show, we definitely appreciate it. Proceeds go back to Minx Radio, and we will be, just making sure we keep up with everything, the website, equipment, if anything, should break while we're live. Like if my ring light just goes out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying? Which I hope never happens. But yeah, any coins, dollars, yen, crypto, whatever it is that you want to send, we appreciate you. And you can follow us on our social medias. I had to make this a little bigger because I'm like, ain't nobody squinting to see that shit. So follow us on our socials. Mix, you can follow her at Brouhaha Bars on IG, TikTok, and Twitter. You can follow me. Y'all can read. Hell, I'm not about to read all of that. I'm not.
Get it together.
I'm not about to read all that. But anyway, yeah, we here for the shits. Are you ready to get into these topics? I mean,
Let's do it. Hold on. Let me turn my camera over this way. Just so, yeah, there we go. Dead center. That's what I wanted.
dead center. Here we go. And wonderful, who the fuck would have thought news? Producer Wonder Girl took home a trophy, her first Juno Award for top producer of 2021, which is pretty damn dope. She is the first Black female producer to have this honor, in which she gave a 30-second thank you speech. Wonder Girl has done some incredible work for Jay-Z, Kanye, and others. The reason why Minx and I we advocate so much for female producers and Black female producers in particular is because of things like this. We don't want to have to keep hearing the first Black female too. You know what I mean? Which is it's
Right.
still a great honor in itself, but we need more representation. But big ups, shout outs, hats off to Wonder Girl for putting in that work and you know just being a pillar and being an inspiration to a lot of young women coming up in the producing game. If you guys are on Instagram, you can follow this page called Girls Make Beats. They have been sponsored by some big names as well, and a few of those young ladies have been getting placements as well. So we all need an inspiration. We all need a mentor or something like that. And for young girls, young women coming up in the music business, we are heavily unrepresented. We are like less than 1% of the music business.
Oh shit! I didn't see DJV live. Hey girl, how you doing?
Yeah, I've been throwing her comments up.
Oh, I didn't see. You know what? I didn't see. I don't have my good eyes on.
You got to put your Malcolm X's on. Got to put the Malcolm X's on.
Hell yes. I see her now. Hey, how you doing, DJV live?
The Juno Awards were live streamed, virtual, everything. They gave out the remaining 7 awards during the June 6th broadcast. So I'm going to assume what they did half of it in person and half virtual. I don't get it. But anyway, of course, The Weeknd, Justin Bieber, Jessie Reyez, they all took home trophies and all that fun shit.
What award show was this?
This is called the Juno Awards. This is like my second
Oh.
time hearing this.
What's up, La Nueva Distribution?
What out? What? Yeah, you really
My teeth are way. Yo,
in the way.
this
Terrible.
done.
Roll them R's. Roll them.
I was just telling one of my friends in my live streams. He said Bruja, right, with the rolling the R's. I said, yo, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to roll my R's. He was like, what? How the fuck you don't know? I'm like, I just, just certain things that
Some people just don't have certain talents.
I
While
try-
you can paint and produce and sing and crypto this and virtual that,
I can't do it.
you can't roll your R's. And
I
that's
can't roll my
okay.
R's. I speak Spanish, but when I get to the R's, I'm like,
Not the
I can't roll my R's, and yeah, I can't dance, and I was not blessed with an ass, and I black does crack. Okay, there we go.
no. No. Don't no.
Gina can roll her R's, and I can't even. She's teaching me. No, mommy, that's not how it goes. It goes like this.
You put the tip of your tongue to the roof of your mouth and you just oh no.
Don't work for me.
But you tried. It's all right, Betty. It's all right. It's all right. Mariah Carey addresses rumors that she's parting ways with Jay-Z's Rock Nation. I had no idea she was signed to them, but okay. Less than 2 days after reports circulated that Mariah Carey had parted ways with Jay-Z and his management company, Carey took on to Twitter to address the rumors. And she said, the only explosive situation I'd ever get into with Hove is a creative tangent such as our number one song, Heartbreaker. Like, that is, if that is not promotion,
Look, I'm a little bit concerned about anything that has to do with Jay-Z and his labels right now.
Apparently, someone close to them, well, yeah, close to the situation, meaning someone who ain't had no business telling the business, but they told the business. Mariah and Jay had an explosive meeting, which did not go well at all. It is a shame they had done such great work in the last few years, but this meeting couldn't have gone any worse. Why is it that y'all are so quick to discuss shit that is not meant for us to see or hear, but then the person comes back and says, I don't know where y'all got that information. Everything went fine. We're cool. Everything is, some things should not leave the boardroom. Some things should be left.
Maybe it was just bored room. Right. Lanueva's right.
I mean, yeah. Someone said on Twitter that Jay-Z still doesn't look comfortable with his locks. I'm not judging his locks. I mean, his crown is beautiful. I just want to know why all of a sudden at 50 he decided to just say fuck it and let it grow. Basquiatish. I mean, that's all he rapped about for the last part of 2015.
Jay-Z don't even look the same. Like he first
he's
of
finally
all
starting to look his age. Number one,
you know what? I'm gonna just, you know what? I really feel like something about that whole shit with Jay-Z and Rock Nation and fucking what's that other label? Who are they with? Not Sony. Whoever Jay-Z and
Def Jam.
Def Jam, right? I got a real big problem with Def Jam. I'm gonna start with DMX, right? Now DMX has been signed to Def Jam for how long? Like damn near his whole career.
Yeah, his whole career. Yeah.
Listen, I'm one of those people that gets nice and faded and likes to find some shit to scare me to sleep. Like, oh my god, oh shit. So, I watched I try to stay away from the conspiracy shit, believe it or not. I try to stay away from conspiracy videos because again, it's just an oversaturation of who's more woke, and I'm just tired of trying to debunk and be disappointed in some of the juice. You know what I'm saying? I was telling my cousin D Blaze, I said, did you know, because mind you, we're from Yonkers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And me, Blaze, John, Haji, everybody, right? We knew Rough Rider Studio, that was the spot, right? I'm still flabbergasted as to how they had that much control where DMX couldn't even push his own artists. His own artist that signed to he had Bloodline Records.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember you said something about that on the last show. Yeah.
But the rabbit hole gets deeper because I'm sitting there saying to myself, like, wait a minute, like whenever an artist, like a celebrity dies, what's up, Juwan? Whenever a celebrity dies, I kind of I don't look at their life first. I don't get emotionally attached to it first. I fucking look at the business that was happening when they were in their last final days. And it's just a lot of funny shit with DMX and fucking Jay-Z. Everybody likes to paint Jay-Z like he's this amazing businessman, but I mean, I literally, like, what kind of a businessman, you buy a business and then you sell the shit within a couple of years? Like, you don't even sit on it. Like we know title, like we always say on the Twitterverse and everywhere else of artists that complain about shit. They're like, how come we don't have anything for us? We had title. Jay-Z bought title and y'all fucking flopped and keep pushing a Spotify link. And this is why these black people that stand up and put their money together and say, look, we're going to do this, y'all let the shit flop. Right? I'm still not understanding Jay-Z's business models. Like, I'm not understanding it. Like, I'm trying to get it. Like,
I mean,
don't
people are quick to praise it. I'm not really heavily into the whole, marketing scheme of things, but
but
maybe I
how
don't
many
know.
streaming platforms do we need actually? How many like what makes Spotify better than Tidal? What makes Tidal better than Apple? What makes Apple better than Deezer? What makes Deezer better? Like it's like why do we need all of
Because
these
everybody is pretty much pushing the same. We have high definition. We have surround sound. We have this. We have that. You can have this, and you can get this, and you can push that. It's all in pricing. It's all in what sounds good. I mean, what Spotify is what $9-10. Title was what $15 a month.
I was paying for all of them. La Nueva, yes, he says he sold it to Twitter's owner Jack. Like what the
Yeah,
fuck is up with this dude Jack? Like you ain't shit, Jack. Fuck
Jack
you.
is like MySpace's Tom. That must be his cousin.
But you realize that Twitter is literally the graveyard of all fucking programs. Jack is one of the worst businessmen ever. Okay. Twitter, you sell your business or your business idea to fucking Twitter, just put it and throw it in the garbage because that's what Jack does. They did it to Vine. Right? Vine, when I actually dug down into the rabbit hole of why the fuck Vine died, I was like, so you mean to tell this is why they killed Vine? I finally got an answer because I kept saying, what the fuck? Why would they want to kill this app? It's such a dope app. They killed Vine because advertisers back in 2015, 2016, they did not know if Vine would be a credible space to advertise products.
Well, they're doing it on TikTok.
Right, and that's another thing about TikTok, which a lot of people are getting pissed off about. Because Instagram is failing, because nobody's on that bitch. Doesn't Instagram feel like it's like a desert?
I'm on there sometimes. I'm on Twitter. I'm actually on Twitter and Instagram more than Facebook, really.
Facebook is I did my breakdown, right? And I sent this to 759 the other day, and I wanted to touch this real quick, right? This is not a rant, it's just an observation, because I'm not going to be mad anymore. I'm in a very happy place lately until y'all fuck it up. First of all, I want to say I am not an expert. I've never said I was an expert. I've never said that everything I know is to be true. I give my opinions based on my observations. I put out a video about my predictions about where social media is going to be, right? I didn't say a time frame because we don't know. I'm not going to say 5 years. I'm not going to say 10 years. I just said, these are my social media predictions. And I went down the list of what may become what. Somehow, some random hater, I don't like to call them haters, but they are. Some random hater sent me an essay about myself, right? So this led me to believe that this had to be a higher up. This has to be a person that's either running Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Clubhouse. It's like one of these people, right? Because there's no random Joe Blow bored motherfucker. It's going to sit there and say, this bitch Minx and her predictions. I'm tired of her. Your teeth are crooked. You're ugly. You're hideous. Go back on Twitch. Go play on Twitch, right? So I said, oh, I must have touched something. I must be right about something.
Spicy, a little spicy.
It was unnecessary, uncalled for. This is all I'm saying. You guys, you use social media. I study it, right? There's no book. There's no silver bullet. There's none of that shit. I literally study social media. I've been studying social media since we had AOL chat rooms. So I give my predictions about certain things and certain business people get pissed off. I don't give a fuck. But what I'm trying to say is that all these apps are constantly selling their ideas to Twitter, and then Twitter kills it. So Twitter gets their hands on Vine, they kill it. Twitter gets their hands on the idea of Clubhouse, they're going to kill it, right?
And now Twitter is charging a premium fee for premium users so they can have an edit button. What about the rest of us misspelling shit? Come on now.
I don't mind. Look, I sent them a very beautiful letter because I was like, y'all ain't answering my messages. You're not answering my emails. So I sent them a fucked up letter. I said, I don't mind paying for the service. I mean, I was paying for, what is it? Tweepsmap, $14.99 a month for Tweepsmap. This is how I was able to find some of my followers again, because they sent me every month a PDF of who's following me and shit. And I didn't know until I checked my emails. So I'm like, I don't mind paying for social media. I totally think social media should not be free. I think it should be a case-by-case basis, kind of like with Amazon. You know, you get your monthly Prime shit, and if you have, you know, Medicaid, you get it for $4.99 a month. You know what I'm saying? Same shit. You know, if you got Medicaid, you could use Twitter, you could use Instagram, you could use. I don't think social media should be free, and that's why there's so many trolls and just difficulties and obstacles in order to grow. If you charge people,
Yeah, because some of y'all are some damn weirdos on some of these free apps. I tell you, since when are people so? Some of the posts I've been seeing. So y'all just in the shower, not washing your legs. Like, what kind of, like, why are you worried about what people do in the shower? You creep.
I saw that.
Oh, that one. And what's my favorite ones? I bet you can't steal that status. I bet you can't steal this. Shut the whole entire fuck up. Who cares?
Right.
Who really cares? Some people, you are so right, Lunueva. Some people should not have social media. Y'all commenting on women's fupas, y'all talking about women's fashion when you're grown as men pocket watching other men, women talking shit about other women. Like, what in the whole entire hell have y'all been doing with your life this past year?
What was that? A what? Oh. I don't. Social media should not be free.
Who is Amber? Amber Alert. Who is George Lopez? Is funny as shit. Who is Amber?
Social media, if anything, if I was to put a price tag on social media, it'd be $9.99 a month. You get everything, including Spotify. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if, you know, when everything is free, like I'll give you an example. When VR, right? Certain VR games, right? I had to pay for.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a totally different experience. You don't have little kids screaming in your ears saying, I fucked your mom. You don't hear that. You don't hear that because you need mommy and daddy's fucking debit card to participate with us.
Mommy, I want some V-Bucks. Give it to me. Yeah.
Right. Even that's bad. Even that's bad. DJ B Live says we should be able to filter out people under a certain age. Yo.
You know, even still, you got people in our age group. I don't know how old you are, but people in our age group are freaking immature little idiots. You should not be 36, 7, 8, 9, 40 talking about, y'all seriously don't wash your legs in the shower. Like, why are y'all talking about this?
Shit, I found out today that you know, a lot of like I say, right. Social media is really made of a bunch of nosy bodies that can't mind their business. Yes. Yeah. And that's what sucks about it, because I literally sat here, right? Because people have been asking me, like, yo, could you do like a series of talking about like the inception of certain apps? Because I've told everybody, I've been here from every single website that was ever something. I'm talking back when Neopets was a thing. Okay, Neopets. Okay, I was that chick.
You telling our age now? Nah.
Shit, I was that chick. I was getting paid $1 to build MySpace profiles and shit. Like, I want my background to be like really like with an ambiance, and you know, I want to have like when
that was coding 101.
That's why they took it from
coding 101.
That's why they took it from me.
I think my first MySpace page. What did I think I had the Matrix background with the numbers cascading. I think almost everybody had that shit.
Listen, social media, right? It's so oversaturated with bullshit. Like, I look at other countries that are now like restricting fucking Twitter and all these places, and everybody's getting mad. I'm like, well, I'm not mad. First of all, there is no reason as to why, like with Twitter, right? Twitter was and Facebook, all these places is so hell bent, right? I'm not a Donald Trump fan. I'm just saying. But I'm like, y'all so hell bent on banning this man for 2 years, but you can't get pedophiles off of these apps, right? I kid you not. There's some nights I just be chilling, just scrolling, and you always see something that makes your stomach drop all the time. Like I just want to like find out where they live. Like if I was some supreme hacker, I just want to find out where they live, show up at their house, and beat their ass. You got now on certain apps.
Or send the police there.
Shit, fuck the police. I'm the police. You put up a video of hurting a child, you're dead. There is no police. They take too long to investigate shit. You show them the writing on the wall. Oh, we have to do a further investigation. What you mean? What do you mean? Right now, you got a video circulating of some girl that got beheaded.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And you know what makes me so mad? This is what pisses me off. Like y'all act so like shocked, but don't fucking put up videos like, oh my God, I just saw that video. Now what's gonna happen?
Everybody wants to see it.
What's up, real? Recognize real. Now everybody's gonna be like, what video? What video?
It's in my bio.
It's in my bio. It's in this. It's in that. Click this. Click that. Yeah, I'm like, y'all are so. When we were young, we had like little group parties and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I got invited to a group party one time, and I was trying to be down, trying to be cool, and I was like, "So, what are we watching? Faces of Death." Well, what is that?
Yeah, no.
Is this
I wanted to know what that was. I fucked around and found out.
Like, is this a karate film or like, oh, it's a karate film, all right? Judo chop.
I mean, they were showing mad shit like JFK and Tupac and
I've seen a lot of shit that I wish I could like
bleach my eyes.
But
Yeah.
that's how I know it builds character. Like I couldn't be a detective. I mean, I probably could, a homicide detective, because I've seen it all. I was so like as a kid exposed to that. And when I say kid, I'm like 11, 12. You being exposed to that. Like I'm like, I didn't know the human body could even do that. And now you get curious. And you start, we use what? Kazaa?
Oh my gosh.
Typing in so-and-so beheading. My mom's like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, what was that website? Rotten.com and shit.
Rotten.com. That was my go-to. That my mom accidentally, I'm not gonna say accidentally, was the house computer. She gonna sit there and say, what is this Rotten.com tab? Mommy, don't click that. Oh. She's like, why are you looking at this shit? It's like, I don't know. I just can't believe that that's what happens when a car rolls over your head.
I never understood what your insides look like once you poisoned it with alcohol for 40 years.
I had no idea that a gunshot inflicted wound to the face does that. Like I just as a kid I couldn't believe it. I was like,
Peel your muffin back blue.
But yeah, you're right, La Nueva. That shit, it really did desensitize me, and that's why I'm saying these kids today. I mean, y'all can't handle that shit. You can't handle
some of that stuff. Like I can't. I have to watch like SpongeBob or something after, because I'll be like, what in the hell did I just subject myself to?
There's actually a subreddit called iBleach, and I was like, what the fuck? And I click on it. It's all cute little puppies and kittens and beautiful like things in life. And someone was like, thank you so much. I needed this iBleach today. Like,
iBleach.
But yeah, y'all kids need to stop sharing that video, please. I didn't.
Everybody. I didn't see it. Everybody needs to stop. Like, because if that was your child, you'd be the first. Don't be sharing that video of my.
I just can't. Like, social media is so fucking
desensitized, insensitive,
racist,
very racist, misogynistic, toxic, homophobic, transphobic, just phobic.
And apparently colorist. Very, very colorist.
Very colorist. Apparently there was a girl on TikTok who there was a stitch that was being made, and I just happened to scroll by it. And
Is this the
And
chick? I don't like white people.
yeah, and she got her shit taken down, as she should have. And so I clicked on her page to see what her content was. And it was basically talking shit about why white people smell like wet dogs, uh, why white people don't wash their legs unless they wash
See,
their hair.
that's where they got it from.
It was just a bunch of like real colorist, real prejudiced ass shit. I'm like, no wonder she's been suspended until the 20th.
I'm gonna just say one thing about that. I don't know why she did it. I don't know why.
It was dancing and singing. Telling some, I don't like black people. Like, why are you doing this?
No, but this is what I would say. One thing, it really did expose a lot of racists because you had a lot of like Caucasians. I don't like to call them white people, but they call us black. But a lot of Caucasian people were literally writing in the comments and replying to this woman and saying, one thing that was a telltale sign. How would you feel if we did it to you? I hate black people. Like, ain't nobody said, she never said, I hate white people. She just said
she didn't like.
I don't like white people. And she started doing her little, right? So then all these Caucasian people were coming out. Well, I hate
some black folks too.
Black people.
They read her.
But this is what killed this. I've been blocking people left and right because I feel like it's destroying the experience on social media of racism, right? Yes, racism does exist, but you know, I really feel like we're at a point where when I put up my video today, because I was like so tired of what's been going on with that particular video, right? When she said, "Don't call me sis."
If you're not black, you can't call me sis.
And then she starts dancing. So I was like, I really think that there was a method to that, which what's bothersome about it is I woke up today with an epiphany. Maybe it was from spirit, but I don't know who it was, but it felt that I needed to say something about all of this. And I just was like, look, whether you are black, whether you are white, whether you are green, whether you are purple, it does not matter. We all have the same common fucking enemy. We have the same enemy. So this enemy is here to further divide us. I'm like, we're in 2021. Maybe, some people thought in some whimsical, magical land that racism would be totally eradicated, which it probably will, maybe the next 2 generations because of all the mixing that's going on. Mm-hmm. But that's still going to breed a new level of racism, which is going to be now you're not black enough and you're not white enough to be white. You're not black enough to be black, but you're just.
And that's going on now. That's going on now.
Right. But I feel like, we have such a bigger fight, right? We have mofos. Like, it's like, we want you guys to kill each other. It's like The Sims. Okay. We want you guys to fight and hate each other. But the whole time it's to our amusement. It's hilarious. Mm-hmm. Let me put this person in a house and remove the doors and leave it all full of fucking stoves. It's for our amusement.
Let's burn some food and set the stove on fire.
Right. Let's remove. Let's put the the smoke alarms on the outside of the house. Hey, Patrice.
Hey, Patrice.
If you guys don't realize that this is the common goal, is to make us fight, make us hate each other, make us keep fighting. Make us like feel like you're white, I'm black, right? So here's the thing, because somebody tried to get on me about Gino. Oh, you're so pro-black, but I see that you got a white husband. And
nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, unless he's not doing the same for you, advocating for you, being an ally for you like you are for him.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that. Unless he ain't doing that, then there is no problem.
I say the bottom line, because, the conversation has started. Gina realizes that mommy is black. Daddy is not black. Do you think we tell her? Like, one of the videos that some chick had said was like, I don't understand you fucking interracials that over here making all these babies. How are you going to tell your own child that you're dating your oppressor? I was like, well, this is how we explain it.
What
There
did that
was.
Italian do to you?
Look, I literally say to, like, when Gina gets older, I'm going to tell her the truth about both sides. I have to tell her the truth.
Mhm.
But she has to also see that we have evolved to a point where A, he recognizes his privilege, B, he recognizes that I don't have privilege, and C, the end of the day is, do we love each other? Do we respect each other? And are we doing something for our next of kin to come into the world and spread love? Like, my mommy and daddy made me out of love. I'm here because of love. So at the end of the day, whether black people agree with it or not, or white people disagree with it or not, I'm like, yo, this is all, it's a chess game. It's a chess game. It's fun. It's fun to watch people hurt each other. The whole time the government is sitting back and saying, we're still going to kill them all. Oh, we'll just let them, kill each other. Let them kill each other. And then we'll finish off the rest. It's a big game of Sims.
I can't play the whole thing. We get flagged again.
Big game of Sims. So bottom line is, y'all, like, racism is here. It's real. We have to get this last generation the fuck up out of here, because they're the ones that they're not getting with the times.
Right.
Our next generation that's coming in is going to be a generation of love. And people are going to be mixed. These kids.
And it's up to these parents to teach them the right way, not just one side or the other.
Facts. Racism starts at home. It starts at home. God Bernie says, I'm a cremator, and you can't tell. I see what you mean. Look, we all turn to ash, right?
Turn the lights off. Everybody black. How about that?
Everybody's black. Everybody's white. Everybody's purple. Everybody's everybody. We are humanity. That the goal is to enslave us and make us hate each other like dog fights.
Real quick, God Bernie. That's an interesting choice of employment. That doesn't bother you at all. Like, I just, I never met anyone who.
I watched a documentary on YouTube about the crematorial, because I honestly wanted to be a funeral director. Don't laugh.
Nope.
I wanted to be a funeral director because I feel like celebrating somebody's life is amazing. You're right, God Bernie. Somebody has to take care of our dead. And I respect that. I really respect that, God Bernie.
I mean, when you put it like that.
Because you saw, I don't know if you saw the story of a family is suing a funeral home. A black family is suing a funeral home because they live streamed the service, right, on YouTube for the people that could not attend, which was fine, right? It was the fact that they forgot that the film was still rolling.
Oops.
And the funeral director left. Called the family. This is what didn't make any sense to me. He calls the family, right, God Bernie. He says he saw it, so he knows what I'm talking about. Calls the family and says, we had a little incident and we deeply apologize. And the family's like, what's the incident? So that while the film was still rolling on YouTube, they're standing over this man's dead wife, right? And they're like, oh, look, she looks good. Look at her. She's sexy. Wow.
No.
Not?
No.
Even in death, I'm the shit. No, I'm just
no.
wrong.
No.
Horrible.
Nope.
And they're like, they don't know how many people saw it, but it's like you have all these people that are inside that funeral home.
That is sick.
Standing right over her and complimenting her breasts, and it just.
Oh my gosh! No, you're right. No dignity at all. You are so right.
Now you got some dude in Florida. They found 2 dead bodies in his home. So I'm reading the story. I'm like, damn, what, he killed these people? No, he works at a funeral home and was bringing home these bodies.
Oh no.
Yes, sir. Necrophiliac.
Oh God. Oh Lord, no.
So again, if I ever decide that I would love to do that, because I really do, I've always felt some sort of peace in a funeral home, which is weird. Even a cemetery, I've always felt some sort of peace because I'm like, it's quiet. Everyone is just
See, call me immature, but it's a little too peaceful, a little too quiet. It's just,
I
it's
love
giving
it.
me, it's giving me that.
I
And
love
as
it.
interesting as I am about, and no disrespect to you, God Bernie, but you know, I'm really interested in like when they find gun shells and they try to, you know, match it up with the, you know, body and dental records and stuff. Like I like to see it on TV and hear about it and how they came up with the, you know, with their case and all that. I don't want to be the one to do it.
Yeah, me too, Patrice. It's like a different level of respect because it's just it's another realm. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. I'm cool with.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
It's time for
speaking of, hold on. Oh, y'all got the AC on, huh? Hey, everybody.
Hey, Daddy.
What's up, bestie? What you have for dinner today?
Mac and cheese and chicken nuggets.
I had mac and cheese and meatballs.
That sounds yummy.
It was pretty doggone good. It was wonderful. That mac and cheese was wonderful. It was chef's kiss.
Mac and cheese. Say thank you, God Bernie. Say thank you, God Bernie.
No.
Take it back. Take it back. All right, see you later, everybody.
Daddy says I need to go to sleep.
Okay,
I want to go to sleep.
8:30.
Oh,
You got about 20 more. I got about 45 more minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, have fun.
Blah, blah, blah.
blah blah blah.
He don't play about bedtime. He's very adamant about her getting good sleep.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's important because Lord knows I need mine. Speaking of, let me go ahead and set this good old alarm clock.
But I wanted to piggyback around to. I didn't get a chance to comment on it, but about the female producer thing. Yo, I'm happy. I'm
Mhm.
glad, and we need more. We need more women. Thank you, God, Bernie. I appreciate you. I'm gonna follow you.
Oh, he's out.
Yeah, thank you. I just followed you back. Oh wow, these I'm so happy.
Hey, real
Yeah.
quick before you dip out,
Hold on.
God Bernie, if you hadn't left already. Let's see what we got. What we got? Yeah, you could. For those who are watching us right now and have not followed us by now, what are y'all doing? Go ahead and hit those up and follow us and all that fun stuff, and we will follow you back.
I appreciate it. I really do.
We really do appreciate you guys. So for the second time, y'all got duped. Why do y'all keep paying pay-per-view? Man, listen, why do y'all keep paying pay-per-view prices for some Fisher Price bullshit? You knew doggone well this fight was going to end in a damn draw. They was not going to let Mayweather box that boy head off. Y'all knew that shit was going to end in a draw. However, technically, Mayweather won because he landed more punches, jabs, uppercuts, all that shit. He's retired. Leave him be. He said he got his eye on one more person and he's going to retire for good. I don't know who that is. But y'all sat there and bought that shit?
God, Bernie says I saw it illegally. I did too. I wasn't paying for that.
Oh, he's still here. Wonderful. Yeah.
I don't think that it was a legitimate fight. I think it was
No,
rigged.
it was licensed by the commission, so it was legal, but it was definitely rigged. Because if you've noticed, the past few fights of Logan Paul's career have been draws. There's been no clear winner, no clear loser. There was no technical knockout. There was nothing. It's just to build him up. But you can't be a professional fighter with 20 draws under your career.
Who? Well, first of all,
for $50, my ass. You thought
Logan Paul, right? Let's start with him, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He's a YouTuber.
Mm-hmm.
We know he's a YouTuber.
Mm-hmm.
So of course that diminishes my respect for him in a sense because they're like he popular YouTuber. What the fuck is that?
Former YouTuber. Like, no, dog,
That's like me, like getting some sort of success off of Caffeine TV, and they're like, popular caffeiner. Anyway, so
Oh yeah, they got you last time with Tyson and Roy Jones. How did that end up?
shit. The only time they ever got me was when Tyson fucking knocked out whoever the dude was before the credits even started. The whole fucking hour.
You talking about that that 6-second Tyson and Evander Holyfield fight
Oh my god.
that I wasted a whole VHS tape for?
Was that Holyfield?
That was back in 1996, 7 or 8, I believe. I was still in middle school then. And my stepfather, my mom's now ex-husband, and he bought that fight. Okay, we had popcorn, we had snacks, we about to get it in. We was going to watch all the undercards. I love boxing, so we was going to watch all the undercards, everything. Here comes the main attraction. We got Tyson looking like a killer. We got Evander looking a little winded, but look like he still got some rounds in him. All right, round 1. Here we go. Let's get ready to rumble. They touch gloves. They square up. 6 seconds later, the fight is over. There's ear on the ring. There's blood everywhere. And it's Evander Holyfield jumping up and down like he just saw a mouse. And the fight is over. We wasted a whole tape for that. I cannot believe that pay-per-view fight. That was back when pay-per-view was cheap. It was like $19.99 or some shit.
That I definitely do remember.
Yeah, $19.99 for a pay-per-view. I bought Friday by accident. That's when we had the black box cable.
I remember
And my mom got the cable bill. Who ordering movies? I said,
I thought they were all free. We thought they were all free.
Could have fooled me.
But I literally feel like I don't know, like something that he had said in the beginning that kind of bothered me because you know me, I'm a critical thinker. I fucking feel things and I'm like something don't feel right. He said, this is Logan Paul. He says that this feels like a simulation. So that made me sit back for a second, spark up a doobie. What if it is?
Stop it. Get some help.
I was sitting here fading
I
like
mean,
he did just say that this feels like a simulation. Why the fuck would you say that before a show?
because he would never win an actual fight. That's why every fight he has fought has been simulations. There've never been real fights. The shit's rigged to his advantage and Mayweather's. And Lanueva, you are right. Mayweather, if he's smart, he bet on him.
Right.
He bet on him because everybody knows that Mayweather can last 8 rounds or more because Mayweather likes to dance.
Pause.
He likes to jab.
He can last 8 rounds. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yikes.
I had to. You left that one right open.
I left it open. I'm sorry. I left that right open. But yeah, I mean they jabbing and boxing and dancing the whole entire, the whole time. And there's a jab. You see a couple of shots of somebody's face getting twisted to the right or twisted to the left, and you see some good shots. But Mayweather, if you watched him in the first Pacquiao fight, he danced. He tires out his opponent, and then he hits him with a few jabs, and it's a technical knockout because their legs get a little wobbly. While they don't fall down, Weebles wobble, but they didn't fall down. They just called it a technical knockout and just gave it to Mayweather because he stunned him. But
wasn't it a couple of months ago that they said that Logan Paul was under investigation for hanging out or being around underage girls on YouTube?
Yeah. Him and his brother, yeah. Nothing came of that, I guess.
I know what came of that. The fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if I want to take my mind off and my name off of certain things, I'm going to involve myself into something heavy like that.
Well, according to the Wall Street Journal, listen to this headline: Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul for the money and the clicks. A boxing retiree takes on a social media phenom. Really, y'all gonna give him that title for a fight for attention and cash? Y'all making it sound like Mayweather washed up. He's retired, but he ain't washed up.
I just think a lot of people just wanted to see Logan Paul get his face pushed back.
Then he did get his face pushed back, but they're not going to give it to Mayweather because he's still building up his resume. Floyd is 44, 45 years old. He should not be fighting. Well, Tyson's 50 something. He should not be in that ring.
And his podcast is dope, by the way.
You could not pay me enough to fight that man, but I would love to be on his podcast.
My dad makes me laugh because they speak, right? So I'm like, Dad, I beg him all the time, can I please be a guest on his show? Can he be a guest on mine? I really love Mike Tyson. And he's like, yeah, I'll put in a good word for you. I was like, you always say that. I want to talk to him. I won't smoke. I won't, because I'll be too lethargic. Like, what did you say? What was the last question?
He be smoking right along with you.
Puppies and kittens.
So why do you like puppies so much?
I just love it.
You know, I like the cute little ears.
I do too, Mike. I do. I really do.
I try not to bite them off, but you know.
I love his journey too. I just fucking hate what Robin Givens did to his ass.
And well,
Robin Givens is like literally banned in my home.
You haven't heard that name since
Chris Rock's when he was
what's
head
the
of
last
state.
movie she been in?
Head of state.
It's been that long.
I was watching that movie the other day. I was cracking up.
Yeah,
Security!
wow, that has been a minute. Hold on a second.
I would actually no. It's probably one of them Tyler Perry films. You know, she's built for that.
Don't.
I swear to God, if I ever like, because my goal next, guys, is to go into acting because people just tell me that I should, get into it. If Tyler Perry offers me a role, the answer is fucking no. I'm not playing no damn light-skinned chick in a bad relationship just to wind up with a white dude. Nope.
She's been in a few recent movies as of 2018. Such hit films as Never Heard, God Bless the Broken Road.
Oh, thank you, T-Bone.
Let's see what else.
Patrice says she's in one of the 2B movies. Yo,
yeah. No, they are B movies.
2B TV be having some good ones though.
Yeah, some of their urban movies do be lit.
I got a movie saved right in the cut. I keep forgetting because I watch Maggie and the Ferocious Beast by myself. Don't judge me. There's a movie about Prince that's on there. And I'm holding that shit in the cut from like a really good day.
Well, today is his anniversary. Or is this his birthday?
It's his birthday.
Yeah, today would be a good day to watch it.
La Nueva, listen. When I found out, because I actually wrote, I have 3 films that I wrote. But when I found out that Netflix be doing people dirty, I was like, I don't think so. You heard about their clause? If you pitch a movie idea, there's a clause in the paperwork that says that they can take it. Like they can just take it.
The fuck they not? Not my hard-earned work.
Yeah. They can just take it. Because now, like we're talking now with my team about shooting pilots, right? I want to shoot a pilot, pilots and trailers. But there is a clause that states that if you submit and, you fill out all the paperwork and you're all hyped, and there's a couple of Black creators that were on Twitter that were saying that, like, oh, they took my idea, but then they hit them back with, you signed this, though. It literally states that if they can't use the idea at that time, they can still use it anyway. They can take the whole plot.
So basically, Netflix says, "Hey, you want a job application? Here, fill it out. We'll put it at the bottom of the pile. We'll never hire you, but yeah, thank you."
We'll probably jazz up the idea. So that's why I said, again,
Yeah, Netflix is the absolute worst for that.
when it comes to hold on, I fucking knocked out my screen. When it comes to creative ideas, like again, Black people, we keep saying like, we need our own. We need our own, right? But y'all
Definitely.
don't support our own. If we were to come up with our own like Netflix,
Blackflix.
Blackflix, if we were to do some shit like that, y'all
Wait a
would
minute, that sounds too much like porn. Never mind.
Blackflix.
Yeah, I know. Thanks.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Same. Shut up.
No, but think about it. Like I told y'all, what is the social media platform that was built by a Black person? It's for all people. It's not just for Black people, but it's Black owned.
And they're gonna try to gatekeep the shit out of it, which I wouldn't be necessarily mad if they tried to do that. Because we do need our own space.
But look, we have fan base, right? I told y'all about fan base. Isaac Hayes III is sitting there struggling, like, yo, y'all still on fucking Instagram? Like, y'all don't get it? It's a dead app. It's a dead app. I fucking put a picture up the other day, right? And I figured I said I was going to start a new series because it just was inspired by this. I put up a picture on one of my dummy accounts and I used the hashtag hip hop. And within seconds, DM us for promo, DM us for this, DM us for that. Get your streams up. I was like, I'm going to fuck with y'all.
Shut up!
I literally, I DM'd one of these mofos back, Metallic Records.
Metallic Records.
Yeah. I said, hi, I received a message, a comment on my page. How may I help you? They sent me a price chart. $50 for this, $100 for that, $75 for this, da-da-da. So I kept asking him, like I asked every single person the same question. I understand what you're saying, but how is this promo? We add you to our page. Okay. And then what? How do you promote it? We just add it to the page. And then you promote it? Well, adding you to the page is promotion. But you don't have any comments. Oh, we disabled them. Why? Oh, we keep getting spammed. But then how would I understand if I'm getting good feedback from my post? We show you the analytics. But how? If you don't have anybody, you can't let nobody answer. This is what Instagram has become. I dare you. Put up a picture. Use a hashtag that has to do with anything with hip hop. You're going to get about 15 fucking bots that hit you in less than a second. And that's
DM it here, DM it here, DM it here, DM it here, DM it here.
Promote it here, promote it there. And you just at some point, like that dude that kept fucking with me. He called me all kinds of names. And I hit his account with 1,000 fucking comments. It was that easy. Cost me only $2. Now, if it's that cheap.
Tomato Squad?
We've upgraded from Tomato Squad.
Uh-oh.
We're Rabbit Squad.
Rabbit Squad?
Yeah. White Rabbit. Get it? For the black, what was it? White Rabbit for the Alice in Wonderland, right? TikTok, right? So the dude came, he wrote some dumb shit on my TikTok page, and the whole time while he's mouthing off, I'm researching him. I'm like, yeah, okay, tell me again that I'm ugly. Your teeth are crooked, you stupid bitch. You act like you're so knowledgeable about things. You're so fucking annoying. I'm like, oh, word, I'm sorry. I was like, are you familiar with Rabbit Squad? He's like, Rabbit Squad, what is that? And then he writes me back, you fucking bitch. He every time he deleted the comments, they came right on back. I said, if you're going to insult somebody, don't do it from your business. Don't do it from your business. You use the same dummy account that you're using on other apps. Because if we find out who they are, because then on top of that, he was like, oh, you think you're so big and bold. I said, all of your followers, I just DM'd them. I DM'd them and told them that you called me an ugly, stupid bitch. Happy hunting.
Oh goodness.
Yes, that's my.
I don't have the energy for all that. I really don't.
Oh, I get them all. TikTok, everybody. Like people literally pay me now. I tell them, don't invest in no fucking shit. Like invest in fucking up somebody else's shit. You're gonna come to my page and write some dumb shit. Oh, listen, be the biggest mistake you've ever made, and you better hope your page is private. Because that's exactly what I do.
It was
People
at this
pay
moment that he knew he fucked up.
People pay me. Minx, how much do you charge? There's this guy. He said that I was ugly and fat on my page. I said, do you know his page? Yes. Send me $5. I got you. They send me the $5. They hit me back. Thank you so much, Minx. White Rabbit. I'm not Minx. I'm White Rabbit. So that's what I've been doing. So that's what I'm doing now. What I'm doing now is I'm doing some Robin Hood type shit. You fuck with my friends, you fuck with my people, you put people down, you hurt them, we dox your whole shit. But not like, finding out where you work and live and shit. Like we fucking nail your account. You'll be deleting comments until
make you just like, you know what, fuck this account.
Yeah.
Delete that bitch.
I've had two people, like we hit one account, dude was racist, and we hit him so many times that his page got deleted. He didn't delete it. We deleted it because we just kept mass reporting. So I was like, y'all don't understand these tools, man. These tools are easy to get. Everybody and their mom got a PPP loan. They got these marketing softwares. That's why now, if you look at my page, what I started doing is that my comments are limited to people that I follow. Mm-hmm. People that I follow. So if you hit me and say, Minx, I want to follow you, I screen you first. I screen my followers now. I don't give a fuck about a following count. I care about the quality of followers. And I've just been expressing that to people. I want thousands of followers. Thousands of followers? Is that realistic? You want thousands of followers where the vast majority of them really don't fuck with you?
That part.
I want people that fuck with me. I don't care if it's 10 followers. I'm done with the fake shit. So now that I realize that social media is so fake, like people, I just threw up a song out of nowhere. Shout out to SoundCloud. I appreciate you guys. I uploaded a song to SoundCloud on Wednesday and asked them if that can get it released by Friday. It was released by Friday morning. DistroKid could never.
Yo, DistroKid, y'all messing up y'all customers. Y'all gonna end up losing a lot of customers. There was a TikToker, he had gotten his video muted for using his own music. And he distributed through Distro.
DistroKid is, once again, it is not designed for us. It's for the celebrities, y'all. Understand that. If DistroKid was about independent artists and everybody being able to be seen, then why the fuck is SoundCloud the only company that's teamed up with Triller? Why the fuck did SoundCloud develop their own distribution platform? Why the fuck did they have it set up for people like myself who distribute through them? They tell us, hey, Minx, we noticed you're a gamer. Do you have Twitch? This is a true story. Do you have Twitch, Minx? And I said, yes, I do. Would you like to be an affiliate? I don't really stream on there, but I guess. They made me an affiliate without even streaming. Okay. Second thing they did, we just realized that you released a new song. Did you explore your options about certain platforms that we have to promote it? I'm like, what do you have? We have playlist placement. We have radio placement. We have a show called Unsigned Artist Hour on Dash Radio that is available to 45 million people. I was like, well, how much is this extra? You're a client, Minx. My shit has been on the radio 3 times because of SoundCloud. And now SoundCloud has a Twitch channel where every Thursday, and I watch this because I don't just put people on to shit. I watch this happen. I saw them go live. Within a minute, 5,000 people were tuned in. What is DistroKid doing?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all want to shit on SoundCloud, right? And that's because A, you're looking at the old way of how things were. Billie Eilish got discovered off of SoundCloud Radio. Post
A
Malone,
lot of rappers did.
yeah, Post Malone got discovered off of SoundCloud's platform, but this is when SoundCloud's distribution was specifically for certain people. It wasn't for everybody. And that's why now I'm not putting y'all on because they're paying me to do it. I just believe in it. That's why I asked you guys, please ask SoundCloud to hire me. I want to do a show on there. You know, I want to do my part because it's working for me. I got verified on there. So when people come to my page, they look, you got a blue check on. I know. Because I support the platform. So DistroKid could never. They don't. This is why a lot of people's music got taken down, is because of that bullshit. You know, that it's a spin the wheel thing. Remember they were advertising, you spin a wheel and then your song will get placed on their joint,
Mm-hmm.
their playlist. What they were doing was they would then, you're on the playlist with 150 other artists, and you think 150 other artists weren't going to inflate their streams on that playlist. So you all got,
Of course they were.
so I literally don't get it. Like, why do y'all keep, United Masters is dope too. They
Mhm.
actually offer licensing. So I'm like, why are y'all like, I hate to say it, but DistroKid is the welfare of distribution companies. I'm doing the little Kim.
I saw that. I saw what you did like this. I'm like, oh, she's doing the pantomime dance.
But it is. It's the cheap. It's cheap. Okay. I have like, you guys have to understand, if you're paying for something monthly or yearly, your branding shouldn't be on shit. And you look on DistroKid, every time a fucking artist sends me a DistroKid fucking link, I'm disgusted. I'm like, this reminds me of like the Mucinex commercial, just that green.
Look like a big blob of toe jam.
Right, but nobody knows that Philip Kaplan's other businesses failed. He has a platform for artists. A lot of people that have DistroKid don't even know that. He has a platform for artists. Has he put y'all onto that platform? No, because I found it. And he's only promoting industry people.
You know, and this is, I guess you can call this a segue of sorts, but we was on another app formerly.
Oh my God. I knew it was coming.
I told you, segue. Stick with me. I got you. So we were on an app where they boosted, the air is for you. The air is live. This is for you to do what you want to do with your shit. All right, cool. So everybody else, some of the more popular folks were doing top 40 bullshit. Some people were doing industry dance tracks. Some people was doing industry rap, hip hop. There were only a few channels that were actually displaying indie artists, and we were one of those few channels. You rude motherfucker. Anyway, we were one of the few of those channels that actually catered to, I mean, we played industry stuff too, but during the show, we concentrated heavy on the indie artists. We play like an industry track at the beginning of the show and maybe at the end, but the majority of our shit was all indie. And so when we got chosen to be on the main stage, if you will, we weren't getting any hits. We had a nice little audience, but after a while, when we started playing that indie music and nobody knew what the fuck it was, they started to drop out because they really weren't in tune to the indie artists. They wanted to hear Britney Spears and Backstreet Boys and what's that other O-Town and some other bullshit. Like, they wanted to hear that.
And it wasn't even independent artists that we were picking. Like, let's say that their content wasn't good, like their quality was bad. Like this was really
No,
good,
this was top notch work.
right?
This was top notch work, but because it was indie, and because we were playing a lot of rap and R&B, and I guess this was more or less for.
It
But
wasn't.
anyway,
It wasn't for
Yeah.
us, but I do want to say that only one thing good came from that app. And the app, I'm gonna name it. I'm gonna name it. Station.
hold on. Oh, wait. Hold on.
We'll do it live. Okay. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
The app
You know, I
is-
got to play that at least once.
that's my fault. I love
It
that.
is your fault, like you did.
The app is-
Exactly, Patrice.
and I was putting DJV Live on it too. It was called Station Head, right? So Station Head is an app. At the time, it was only for Apple. You know, it gave DJs, podcasters, radio hosts, and just people that just wanted to get on and listen to music and talk to people in a social setting.
Mhm.
That's what the app was when we joined. And I will definitely say a word. I'm on Station Head too, JTP. Now I will say the only good thing I could say that came from it. I did one episode of, because I have a show called The Punchline. I don't know when it's going to come back, but it's going to come back. But my show, The Punchline, had a very unique twist. I was playing independent artist music that I found, meaning if I was on Instagram and I was on Hip Hop DX and the artist writes in the comments, "Hey guys, my name is so and so and I'm from wherever, and I got a new song and I'm just looking for some support." I listened to it. And if I liked it, I presented it to my platform. So this one artist, shout out to OMB Paris, I just had that particular night, right? I came across his song, fell in love with it. Didn't tell him. I didn't tell him I found your song, I'm going to play it on my radio show. I didn't say that. I just went and played it. I'm happy to announce, and this is to all the haters and naysayers that look at numbers and only give a fuck about numbers. OMB Paris got discovered because of me. So if y'all see him on TV, y'all see him on billboards, remember, he got discovered based off of my platform. This boy is about to get signed. And the amount of feedback and people that called me that day and said, "What was the name of that song that you played? Which one? That kid that you found on Instagram." I said, "Oh, his name is OMB Paris. The song is called Back on Me." And to this day, I thank Station Head for that. You provided us a platform in order for me to play that. But the problem with Station Head now is when you have a couple of Black creators that have a show that's talking about health or consciousness or woke shit, and then you have all of these BTS streams, these streaming parties, these Nicki Minaj streaming parties, these Ariana Grande streaming parties. So this person who is doing a conscious show, which is supposed to be a radio show, talking about conscious shit, nothing controversial, but just, be aware of your spirituality, pray to spirit, believe in yourself, believe in what? 6 listeners. BTS streaming party, 6,000.
Yep.
Something wrong with that. There's something wrong. Like, and the way that I want to really sit down, and one of these days I'm gonna go on Station Head, I'm gonna air the shit out, because you know how I do. I clear the shit out.
Oh my gosh, we still have our old shows on that app, and the first time we fell out with them, the first time Minx fell out with them, she let him have it.
I didn't fall out with them. I just let them know what the fuck they wasn't gonna do. And they didn't like that, because I literally said to them, I said, "Look," and they took such offense.
They did, but
because I said, what the fuck? You think I'm sitting home all day, decided to wake up and be a radio host? Bitch, my whole fucking equipment costs more than this fucking whole joint you got.
They really try to gaslight us, though.
JTB, that's the thing that I'm saying. He says once BTS fans found out about Station Head, it was over, right? But
Once they found out about Twitter, once they found out about Station Head, once they found out about anything.
But here's my problem, right? So if a regular artist can get 100 people to tune in and stream that shit over and over and over and over and over again, DistroKid will tell you that that's a streaming farm. DistroKid will tell. How is that not a streaming farm? Like, y'all really think that fucking 6,000 teens are sitting on Station Head? And you mean someone got 6,000 phones? And it's
Who the hell's got 6,000 phones?
Labels.
Everybody, right now, take out your phone.
You think a label? I literally read this article, right? It says Station Head went from having 15,000 shows, right? Just regular people like you and me. 15,000 shows of people talking and politicking and laughing and enjoying their favorite artists together, talking about news and politics and weather, to now 100,000.
Yeah, because some of your faves are getting on there. Some YouTube influencers are getting on there.
Look, and I mean this in the nicest way possible to the BTS people and Nicki Minaj and Ariana Grande people. But if your faves are so amazing, why do you have to have streaming parties?
So we can show appreciation to...
That's whack.
That's dumb as hell.
That's whack.
You're making them more money.
I have never seen anybody so dedicated like these fandoms. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all are sheep. You are sheep. Your favorite celebrity does not know you exist. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. Right? You guys are such big fans. Buy their merch. What the fuck is a stream? They're not making no money off streams. Buy some merch. Buy merch. Buy their shirts. Buy their pants. And then tag them in your photos. And
do they have shirts?
Of course they do.
Does Nicki Minaj have any type of merch out?
Yes, she does.
Like physical shirts, pants.
Buy the
socks,
album.
Shirts.
Buy the album.
Don't I want that remade, remixed, remastered bullshit?
No, because you know what? Streams, I'm sorry to say, streams don't mean shit. I could buy 1 million streams right now for $730. That don't mean a fucking thing. I've told several artists this already. Oh, I'm doing numbers. What? No one's talking about you.
You're buying numbers.
This is what I always say. I like the proof in the pudding, right? Whenever an artist comes to you and they're cocky and arrogant as fuck, right? I say go to Twitter. Everybody at Twitter is in real time, right? Twitter is in real time. So if I tell you guys to search me on Twitter, you'll see me. You'll see people talking about me. You'll see people mentioning me. But a lot of you artists that claim that you have a blue check and you're so dope and you're the next up, the last time someone has ever mentioned you was in 2014.
Ooh.
So the proof is in the discussion. So when I tell people that I'm popping, right? Google me. Google me, search for me, look who's talking about me, look who's tagging me, look who's sharing my shit. Right? That's the only way. So all these people that keep talking about, oh, they're doing numbers. Anybody could do numbers. You could just buy it. But show me, like, I want to see 1,000 Nicki Minaj fans buy merch and tag her. And I want to see if she's going to reshare it and thank them personally. She won't.
One by one.
One by one?
Not group y'all. Thanks to everyone who bought my no. Thanks to at Brew Bars for buying my t-shirt. Babes, you're the bestest.
They can't sell this shit. This is why Tekashi 69 said what he said. This is why they don't do bundles no more. They don't do bundles like that because they know they can't sell it. These kids can't afford it. Think about the core audience of people of these fandoms. They're kids. They're 16, they're 17, they don't have a job. You think their mom and dad who's busting their ass during a pandemic is going to give them money to go buy a Nicki Minaj shirt?
To be honest, I wouldn't even waste my money, but that's just me.
It's just the reality, y'all. Nobody is like streaming farms. Station Head is a streaming farm. And if you guys seem to think that this is like a way to help your fave, all it does is make your fave look stupid. That they need to have streaming parties so they can be on the charts. You know what gets you on the charts? Sales. That's what gets you on the charts.
That is that. For reasons unknown, Lil Yachty and Bad Baby have joined forces to invest in a Jewish dating app called Locks Club, which has been described as the app for, quote, Jews with ridiculously high standards. Lil Yachty, why are you, sir, investing in a Jewish dating app? Don't you have J-Date? We got J-Date and some other shit.
Don't say that that's a move.
No. Additionally, developers for the new matchmaking app consider it a, quote, virtual speakeasy hidden within an old school deli.
They want to invest in everything but fucking schools and anything that can help the next generation.
Okay, whatever. Lil Yachty, do you, dog?
You wouldn't catch me doing that. You know what I would do? I would be such a unique artist, right? I will hold every week. Hey guys, so this is the revenue that we bought in. We bought in $150,000. So we decide what to invest that in. Right? That's what I would do. That's what I would do.
A dating app, number one, but specifically a Jewish dating app.
I mean, I know he's looking at the money, you know, but I'm like, why would you invest in that when we don't have nothing? We don't have anything. I've been saying like they're dropping the ball so hard. Like, just give me $1 million. Watch me flip that shit. I will create so many fucking businesses. It's ridiculous. I literally have a book full of business plans. The only reason why I don't see through it is because I'm very sidetracked. I do well in so many areas that I always forget one over the other. So I literally said I was going to start downsizing, you know. I was going to start downsizing so I could be able to devote my time to other things because I just have so many ideas and it's just too many ideas. Like I need to go on Shark Tank. They just need to give me an episode. Okay, Minx, episode 1. Okay. Idea 1. Okay, this is my first idea. And okay, Minx, idea 74. Like, I literally said to my dad, what they could do as a job for me is put me in a real peaceful place and give me all the foods. Give me all the foods. And then have one person come in every hour. Minx, would you happen to have a new idea? I'll be like, yes, I do. And fucking make my $1 million and walk the fuck up out of there, because 9 times out of 10, one of the biggest failures that we have is that we come up with ideas and we think we have to run it.
I mean, it would be nice to head an idea and mastermind it. I mean, it's my idea. I wouldn't see an idea that I would have and then just sell it to you.
I mean, I would
just had my own shit.
I would sell the shit. I'd sell the shit. Give me my interests and good luck. Right. And then, you know, let people know that idea right there. Yeah, I did that. No, you didn't.
But see, once you sell it, nobody's going to care that you came up with it. It's no longer yours once you sell it. It's no longer yours once you sell it. Nobody's going to care.
They'll ask.
Like, how did you come up with the idea? Yeah, so we just bought this, and that's all they're going to say.
I want
move on.
Give me the finder's fees. Like, just like that dude on Shark Tank, right? That one episode I still lose sleep over at night. They told him, that was the Taylor dude. The dude he created a Taylor app where you can measure your whole shit and send the coordinates over to a company and they'll mail you your suit in 3 days, right? Dude said, and the thing was, he was very arrogant and cocky, right? he's standing there, he's getting all hyped because, you know, they're like, it's a very good idea. It's a great idea. I definitely, I'm down. I like it. I'm gonna say yes, right? Everybody says yes. But Mark Cuban, I love him. He's a very smart man. He said, honestly, I like the idea. The guy's like, I think you should sell it. He's like, and you saw his face drop.
Like,
He's like, you don't understand. You know, I spent about like 60 hours building and developing this idea, and you know, I invested about $150,000. He's like, okay, all the money that you spent investing in it, you're going to make that back plus interest. Give you about, we'll discuss what the percentage is that you get from the business itself. And he just could not wrap around his brain that he would not be running the business. So he was like, you know what, I really like your offer, guys, but you know, I got to be the CEO of it. So Mark was like, he just kept shaking his head like, I'm telling you, like, you need to sell the idea to people that know how to invest into something like this. I mean, I'm not going to invest my money into someone that's never ran a business in their life. No offense, you know, but I'm not going to go do that. So guy was like, no, I don't want to do that. I'm good. Thank you. Took his idea and left. Now he's homeless and penniless.
oh,
Homeless and penniless. And another company came up with the idea and they're making millions.
damn.
I would have sold it too. I'm starting to take my own advice, guys. There's been several times that people have said to me, that beat, you need to put that in licensing. I'm like, don't curse at me.
Blasphemy.
I used to be that girl. I would be in the studio and writing a song, and my dad would come over to me and say, hey, Minx, that's a beautiful song. I'm like, I know, I can't wait to get in the lab. I think and this is a true story. This was before Lady Gaga got on the scene. There was a song that I wrote called Heartbeat. And I made the beat for it. And my dad is sitting in it. He's like, okay. He said, what's this one called? I said, it's called Heartbeat. I said, it's about, you know, your heart just shattering in your chest because the one you love just doesn't want to be with you anymore. So it's like you took my heartbeat.
So dramatic.
So I'm putting my headphones on, getting ready. He says, can we come back to this? Can we revisit this session? I said, sure. Came back 3 days later. My dad has paperwork. There's a new artist coming out. Can't tell you her name. She's going to be a pop artist, and I really think we should sell this to the label.
Untwist your face.
I said, Dad, it's not my fault the bitch can't write her own songs. Next.
So, in hindsight, do you regret not selling that track?
Yes. And I'm sitting on three tracks right now that my cousin is trying to convince me to sell to Katy Perry.
Well, take your advice, Minx.
I am.
Sell it.
Like, there's a song right now that we were going to sell to. Okay, the song Promise. I helped with Promise by Ciara.
I never got my Jagged Edge. I'm like, what?
I never got
too young for that one, were you?
I never got my writing credit for that because I was a dumb artist, a young artist that went to a whole group writing session, and I'm writing the song, and next thing I know, I'm chilling. My grandma's like, look at this chick on the chair. Look at her. So I was like looking at her. She's like, no, not in the chair. She's on the broom or the microphone stand,
and she's doing a little thing like this. Yeah,
right. So I'm sitting there. I'm like. She starts singing, I promise I'll tell you, boy. I said, Nana, that's my song. She said, well, what you gonna do about it? Where's the paperwork? What paperwork? Her, Cassie, that was another writing session I never got paid for.
But you know what? I'm glad
life.
you didn't sell it to Cassie because she's not even in circulation anymore.
we had 2 songs we wrote for Cassie. But again, there's a lot of songs that I have that at the time,
Diddy would have took the master. She wouldn't have got paid, and neither would you.
no, we wouldn't have gotten paid. But either way, we wouldn't have gotten paid. That's why I'm not really that mad about it. But if you have an industry professional or anyone that is a professional that is telling you that you have a great idea and that you should just sell it. Sell it. So right now, as we speak, I have a big ass package that's going to be going out. And, I was very inspired by Wonder Girl and those 2 other girls that are songwriters for Beyonce. And I'm very inspired by that. Being successful does not mean you have to be the face. And that's what we have to understand. You don't have to be the face. Even though I do serve looks. But you don't have
just
to
look.
Well, I have several sides. But you
Several
don't
faces.
several faces, but you don't have to be the face of your idea all the time.
That's why a lot of singing groups don't last. That's why a lot of R&B groups don't last. That's why we don't have groups anymore.
I'm trying to start a group. I'm trying to actually build a super group. My cousin and I are really talking about doing this. Finding a bunch of artists that are young, because I can't stand you arrogant, my time is almost up motherfuckers. I can't stand y'all. But there's a couple of teens that I'm keeping my eye on, and I'm not fucking with R&B artists. I'm rocking with pop. Because you see, you gotta look at what you're investing your money in, because these artists are not going to pay for any studio time. They're not going to pay for any beats. They're not going to pay for their photo shoots. They're not going to pay for anything. It's going to be totally paid by moi. So this has to be done properly. And I also need to make sure it's artists that are going to do what I say, not on some Diddy shit, go get me some cheesecake. But, again, I dropped the hat with my artists that I had before, and I was very strict with them. You had to go to the studio to practice, not even to record anything. Practice your breath control. Practice, get in the booth, get comfortable with the booth. That's what I used to tell them. I also used to tell them that they had to run and rap. Run track and rap. Rap your verse. And then, come on, Minx, you acting like you Diddy. But when you're on stage, can people see that you're out of wind, like you're out of breath? No.
And the first thing you want to do is hop around.
And this is why I say, like, the problem is,
and if you're smoking cigarettes, forget it.
Yeah, there's no teams. That's why nobody is flourishing. There's no groups of people that are working together for one artist.
That was my downfall. I worked on breath control, but I smoked, and I'm a big girl, and I knew I couldn't be doing a bunch of moving around. Like, I made sure I engaged with the crowd, but it wasn't no Travis Scott jumping off the crowd type shit. Like, I was not doing. Who's gonna catch my big ass? Like, ain't nobody doing that.
My problem is I just stood in one spot.
I did a Biggie shit. I just wrap her hands back and forth.
She said rapper hands.
You rapper hands. You gotta have rapper hands. I was perfecting my rapper hands. I still ain't got them, but
I watch all of my old performances and want to rip my eyeballs out. Heavens, it's Minx. Oh my God, let me just go run and tweet. Look how much she hates on me. Man, that bitch hates on me. Really though, really what the fuck would they do that? And I'm like, I need to work on
all right, Busta Rhymes. I hear you.
Presence. Like, my stage presence is trash. I've said that for a very long time. And it's because
I don't even perform anymore. Like,
those people watching. And it was because I performed this song called Bitches Be Like, and at the time I don't think anybody was ready for hip hop and dance merged together into one.
You was trying to be Beyonce. You was trying to sing and perform and do the whole thing, huh?
No, when the beat dropped, everybody was expecting me to start like I did. I started singing 365 days, right? Did that, got to the bridge. Everybody was not liking the bridge. And then when the second verse came, that's when I got nervous because now I'm rapping.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So when I started rapping, it's like I see the lyrics. Right? I hear the beat. I'm like, I've done this 100 times in my head. And but it was the words. I was fumbling my words. So spiritual, lyrical, some say I'm a miracle, literal, put it in my cup, call that pinnacle. And it's like my teeth were like
Oh, Jesus.
I'm a miracle, literal, put it in my cup, call that pinnacle, vodka, who stopped you, more importantly, who shot you? And I'm like, so I think people
Oh, no.
I think people were seeing that, and I was getting nervous, and I was like, okay, I can't wait for the bridge to come back. I was like, okay, but then I said, I said, Minx Couture is fucking epic, a fucking legend, light me up like resin. And I was like, oh, she's rapping and singing. I left that stage crying because I had just had a car accident.
I mean, so when you performed, you had your backing tracks, your ad libs.
I did it just to beat.
Oh, so you said you didn't need no help.
I didn't. Well, actually, I had my friend's daughter that was just doing my ad libs. Real bitches be like, and I was like, be like. And so she was like hovering under me, and it was cute because she was like 9, so she couldn't say the B word. She said, real be like. So let me do
You shouldn't have chosen a 9-year-old to sing your.
But let me tell you, she loved my catalog, right? And she kept saying, can I go? She used to make me feel like I was a celebrity. Can I perform on stage with you? I said, sure. I said, what's your favorite song? That the B words be like. I like that one. I was like,
But you can't say the B word.
I don't think your dad's gonna like that. So I have to now go back and record all those songs and have one that's a radio edit. Well, bitches isn't really a curse, but I don't know what it was about that song. She loved it. But bottom line is that if you guys are really serious about going after your dream, you got to have a team that's as serious as you, that has these resources for you to be the best you, period. It's more than just, I got to connect. You got to connect for a studio. Do you have a connect for a performance studio? Do you have a connect for a rehearsal studio? Do you have a connect for a studio? These are the connects that matter. So if you don't,
and a lot of us didn't. Like, that was the crazy part about it. A lot of us didn't.
A lot of us did not.
We had our own home studios. We didn't need. We got our own studio. We don't need nobody. We good. We all right.
But my dad was strict though. He was strict. Like he was strict. If I even came in high or drunk, you ain't. No.
It ain't gonna be all that smoking near my equipment. Number one, you ain't gonna be blowing smoke into my mic, clogging up my shit. You're not doing that.
He didn't allow smoking in the studio, but
at all. You shouldn't be drinking, smoking, eating, anything that ain't got to do with studio. You should not be doing it.
Yeah, and I came sober as fuck. Right, I'm chilling. I'm getting ready. My dad comes in. No recording today.
Nigga,
what? Why? That sandwich you just had, was there cheese on that? Yes. You know the rule. Fuck.
What was the cheese? What's the deal with the cheese?
You can't have cheese before recording because cheese masks your vocal cords and it makes you sound very honk.
I never knew that.
Yeah. Trust me. I don't eat shit. I don't eat anything. I just drink a lot of lemon water, even when I'm rapping. You can't eat anything that's processed before recording a song. And you'll see the difference when you record, guys. You'll hear the difference. Because there's several times I'd be listening. I'm like, why do I sound so nasally? It's not because of my allergies. It's because my throat was coated with that processed shit. So it makes it very sticky, and it makes your vocal cords like stick when you're singing.
I never knew that.
Yeah,
but I never sang. But
well, rapping too. That's why some songs you'll say, "Why do I sound so different?" Think about it. Did you eat before that particular session? And which one sounded better? And it's
a lot of times and then I'm sitting there thinking about it. A lot of times when I went to the studio, I would stop by the store. I would get something to drink. More than anything, I would get something to drink because I was just starting out and I had to work on my breath and I would accumulate a lot of spit. You know what I mean? I think a lot of us did at one point.
That's
And
the cheese.
I didn't have any cheese. One day I was in the studio for like a good 4 hours. I was so fucking hungry. And I said, look, we're going to call this a night. I got to go. I was hungry.
Yep. I don't eat anything. Sometimes I don't eat for the full day, even if my session is at night, because I feel like it's a punishment, but a good one. You fuck up this session, you don't eat.
No, I ain't starving myself. I cannot.
Dragonfly says, I get awful dry mouth because I get nervous. Why do you get nervous? Are you nervous because you're around other people, or which was a big no-no in our studio?
I didn't get dry mouth. I had heart palpitations. Like my first performance, I ain't gonna lie. I grabbed the mic. I didn't even know what to say. I didn't even have an intro. Like I got handed the mic. All right, y'all. Hold on. All right, y'all, ladies and gentlemen. We got 759. Y'all make some noise.
Woo!
Thank you. This is my first time performing. So
We don't care.
Yeah, thank you. I just hope you guys, rock with me and this, that, and the third. Yeah, thank you, new distro. Thank you. All right, DJ, cut the beat, crank it up. So
that's what we would have to work on.
And then you get all that feedback. Yeah, so because you're standing too close to the speaker. This is like your first time performing. You're too close to the speaker. Your mouth is all out of whack. Your chest is like this, so you can't get your breathing together.
He says, I got cotton mouth because I smoke weed.
I made the mistake of smoking a cigarette before I got on stage. I had to quit. I said, nope.
That's one thing I didn't like with performing. I would say the last thing I would say was
turn my mic up. Is this the yo?
Thank you, Dragonflies. I literally did a song. It was a rap. When the song was done, some meathead screamed out, "Why don't you spit us something you didn't write?" Everybody turned around, looked at him like. Then the host, you know how the hosts are, right? Well, yo, homie got a point. You spit off the top of the head? I said, of course I do. All right, throw on something. I said, no, I'm gonna do it a cappella. I fucking don't even remember what I said. It was one of those moments like some of y'all get.
You had to prove yourself.
When that spirit jumps inside of you. And you just channeling some shit. I don't know what I said. All I know is that when I got finished, he was like, "My bad." Like, no.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
My plan was to spit a freestyle. Spoiler alert, I had written it and memorized it years ago. But nobody in this room heard it, so it's a freestyle to them, right?
Right.
I'm getting up there. I'm seeing the nods. I'm seeing the okay. All right. Now close to the end before the next song, because I'm already thinking ahead about the first song. I got my track list set, which only had the ad libs, my backing tracks. That was it. So I'm trying to think ahead to get my lyrics for the next song, and I fuck up the last 4 bars of my freestyle.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't know that. So I kind of like cut it off. Hey, yo, shout out to such and such and such. And shout out to DJ blah, blah, blah. And yeah, we're going to crank this up like this. We got another joint. I'm going to play this. Yeah, so I had to improvise because I was fucking up, but nobody knew but me. And I felt embarrassed. But after that first track came on, I was like, I was feeling it. Everybody was like, giving me 8 Mile type vibes. 60 of us cramped in a small ass Chinese restaurant. Yeah, that was my first performance.
Well, I'm so happy we can inspire you, Bernie.
Yeah,
Go.
right.
I always tell people, like, especially everybody that's interested in doing music and stuff. I'm like, just do it for fun. Don't do it for anything else but for you. Don't do it for any other reason.
I still was on my in my old email, still finding old ass beats. I'm like, ew.
I did that all weekend. I went
I
through
can't
Beats.
believe I made that 5 years ago.
I went through Beats and I put out a whole joint. If you guys are independent artists, definitely check out indieonthemove.com. Indie on the Move. That's a website you definitely want to reach out to and become familiar with, especially now that we're getting back into the gigs and going
Mhm.
doing shows. This site, they have a paid version. I always pay for everything. I just feel like I'd rather just get what I pay for. When you are looking for gigs or you're looking for radio placement, if you're looking for college radio placement, you definitely want to go to indieonthemove.com because they're there to help you. They're there to help you navigate and find shows and pretty much curate a tour, if anything, because that's my next goal is a tour. I just want to go on the East Coast, start in New York, get to Virginia, Miami, Tennessee, I think, and do that and just do that. But I'm waiting for my bank because I wasn't taking out no PPP loan for this shit.
So
Was not doing that. I said, nope, I'd rather build my credit as a business and just borrow against myself because I'm not going to sacrifice myself for not paying me back.
right. Well, ma'am, you fucked up, right?
Exactly.
Before we get up out of here, I just wanted to wow. You ever created something you thought it was like just ahead of its time?
Yes.
Well, hold on a second.
All the time.
Well, I played you some of my dope joints.
Oh, you talk about what we was talking about earlier. When I texted you and I said it was so weird. One of the songs that I found, this was a song I did in 2013. One of the lines that I said was, "You can call me Minx. That's a pronoun." And then I sat and I said, did I birth this whole pronoun shit? Like, was I the facilitator of referring to myself as a pronoun?
You know what?
No, that's not the first time that's happened. That's not the first. The other time that's happened was when I said, I'll see you at the Mink show. I'll blow you kisses. I didn't have a show called the Mink Show at that time.
It was
And then
manifesting.
the second verse of that song, the first verse of that song, I opened it up with saying, "Sorry, Joey, salutations, get to know me." Why was I talking about Joe Budden? You see what I'm saying? It's like, it's so weird.
Was you talking to him specifically, or you was just trying to rhyme?
No, I said,
your
sorry,
rhyme
Joe.
scheme.
I started the song. Sorry, the song was called, I forgot what it's called, but I said, "Sorry, Joey, salutations, get to know me. As a matter of fact, you can all blow me." Like, that's what I said in the line. But it's weird how he didn't have a podcast at that time, but I mentioned him. And then the second verse is when I said I could, you can meet me at the Mink show. I'll blow you kisses. Like, I was like, that is so weird how those two things correlated in the same song. And now Joe Budden is a podcaster and my podcast is the Mink Show.
Yeah. That the phrase "we're not the same." Who started that? Who originated that?
You did.
I kind of want to know because that "we not the same" shit just started popping off a couple years ago. I happened to go into my old emails and I don't even know how or where. I don't know if it ended up on a mixtape or whatever. And I sent it to Minx. I'm not going to play it, but I sent it to Minx. And the title of the song was called "We Not the Same." What happened was I had I had a project that never came out. And of course, I got sneak dissed by a man, a guy that I've went to school with. I knew him for years and all this shit. And I took the slight. You know, I knew he was talking about me. So I said, oh, all right, back in the booth I go. So I said something along the lines of,
Mike.
shit, I can't even remember this shit now. I said, keep my name about your mouth, out your lyrics, out your rhymes. I don't ever want to hear the 7 or the 5 or the 9. And I said something else. I was feeling myself that day. Like I was pissed, number one. And the way it came out, I added effects to it. I added the Mortal Kombat shit. I added a lion growl in there. Like I did that shit and I tagged him. I said, try this on. I never heard back.
Yeah,
Like, don't keep playing with the pen though.
Every male rapper that has ever came after me.
You know what? I'm gonna play it.
After I dropped a diss on them, they quit the business completely.
And I want y'all to understand, this is 2013, 14. I was still trying to find my sound, which I still hadn't found by then. I said, fuck it. My last performance was, according to my poster, September 25th, 2015, 2 days before my birthday.
Thank you, New Distro.
What happened? Oh.
He says we're talented creators.
Yeah, I mean, we try, you know. And I want y'all to understand, I didn't produce this beat, by the way. I forgot where the fuck I got it. So if we get flagged, sorry. But y'all don't, this some garbage juice, I'm telling you. But of course, Minx is going to hype it up because it's me, but this some straight ass garbage juice.
Stop it. Stop it.
I wish I made that beat though.
I thought you did.
And just to show you, like, we just grabbed the first recording software. We thought it was easy to use and thought we was doing some shit. This mix is so fucking bad. And I think I did the shit. But this is so bad.
Round 1, fight.
I got the juice, now go ahead and drink up. Yeah, it's a celebration every time we blink up. Our money, we ain't worried about what them other guys do. If you want that beef, just know we got the fries too. See, this and drama gang, I see y'all trying to. This one the hardest, I see y'all just got lied to. This ain't control, I'm not gonna mention no names. This shit is music. Ain't got time to entertain the games. Entertain the lanes, trying to throw salt in the game. From here on out, things ain't gonna be the same. Y'all rappers play dough. My squad some heavy hitters. You mention any one of us, we're gonna come get with you. Head is close to the white meat. Homie, don't play that bullshit, son. I got a full clip. Don't wanna have to kill, let blood spill to get respect. All you gotta do is holler at me. Don't come at my neck. See, I'm so grown woman shit. You kids need to go and play. Cause at any given
759 when she was younger.
When I was somewhat creative.
White meat.
This shit's terrible.
Keep my name about your raps, out your cookie cutter rhymes. I don't wanna hear the 7 or the 5 or the 9. Cause if I hear them numbers, I'ma unleash and let loose. Let's go.
Finish
Niggas was dragging ass from the page just to fuck around and didn't take myself. Cool with me, that's fine. Not you don't think I ever need another rapper's help. Caught myself in these other branches, just trying to keep the peace. You keep poking at my lion cage, boy. I know you see my.
You don't drop the Eminem album, I'm gonna fucking jump out the window.
There's no album. Go ahead and jump. There's no album.
There was an album. She's lying.
I mean, there was, but no, that shit was awful. That shit was awful. That was some
That was
ass.
759. I've heard the majority of her music from when she was an active rapper.
That was some acidy ass.
He said I would body you.
I figured I would be better in the production. I figured I had to create a lane and get in it and stay in it. Yeah.
What you want to hear? What you want to hear from me? I don't rap no more. I'm a pop singer.
Yeah, she's a pop singer. Like, I found a shitload of beats, and I'm like, I know. I thought I lost them all.
An old diss track?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. The
That
old
you-
diss track.
I'll find an old diss track.
Yeah, old diss track. I know you got one.
I got an old diss track. Didn't we play Hood Rat before on here? Oh, okay. Here's another. Okay, this is another one because again, this was back in. All right, I'm while I'm pulling it up, I'm gonna give you a quick backstory.
Thank
I was
you, New Distro. Thank you. Thank you.
I was about what was it? I was part of New York Underground Hip Hop Radio.com. I was a user as just an artist. I wasn't a podcaster or anything like that. And actually, okay, you know what? We've played Hood Rap before. I didn't. I'm gonna throw you guys my dead president's shot that I took at an artist that was being nasty to me because I was pregnant. Okay, I was pregnant and I felt some kind of way because I'm like, just because I'm pregnant doesn't mean I'm handicapped. It doesn't mean I can't fucking like knock your chops off. So this right here, dead presidents. You'll hear the shot that I took at this artist that was talking shit. And again, I didn't have no serious equipment at the time. Again, I was just pregnant and I wasn't even thinking about doing music, but I just had to drop them and remind them that just because I'm pregnant don't mean I'm not coming back. So here we go, Dead Presidents. I call it a remix, not remix, but remix.
I see what you did there. By the way, if we get flagged,
my circle's so small, it's like a fucking dot. And even though they tried, man, I can't be stopped. I done foiled every plan and uncovered every plot. And they burn every bridge just to get to the top. You say I'm not a threat, yet you clock my every move. You really need to get your life, hopefully improve. I impress upon you bitches, my confidence exudes. I'm about my paper, you all about some views. Niggas still saying that they about to make it. I'm not naming names, but you really need to face it. Maybe you need to stop doing all the Drake shit, acting like a rapper, repeal and replace them. Deaf to mumble rap and the same with auto-tune. Why you in the genre when someone's gotta write for you? I'm from the Bronx, bitch, the shit is unacceptable. Makes me skeptical, downright reprehensible. I doubt anybody will step to me lyrically or artistically. Realistically, I'm the fucking nicest, your highness. I appoint myself as queen, trying to get the green cream. Cash rules everything around minks. And this is my new world order, always ready for a slaughter. Bars, even while I'm pregnant with my daughter, a star. Yeah.
All right, the next part is the
That's hard to believe that was you. Oh my gosh, you sound so young and innocent.
all right, this is where I really knocked their head off.
I peep every sub you be throwing my way. That's why I use the dub and the shit won't change. You'll forever be a lame in this game. Forever will need a new stage name. Don't forever forget the bitch that tried to put you on. I gave you mad beats and features to my songs. I'm not even appalled, so don't come back begging. We all know you like all the sloppy seconds. Minx.
Yeah, I was
All
pregnant.
right.
I was pregnant.
Let's see.
I was pregnant and emotional, and yeah, I felt some kind of way.
She said pregnant and emotional.
Yeah, that was my favorite part. You really need to get your life, hopefully improve. I impress upon you, you bitches. My confidence exudes. I'm about my paper. You all about some views.
Here's another diss track that I did.
Thank you, Distro.
Shout out to my brother DJ Wiz.
He said, no, we need names. Well, they don't rap no more, so naming them don't.
It don't do nothing. What are you talking about me for? Shout out to my brother DJ Wiz. He produced this track. He had me and my former label mate on here. It was called Imposters, and this was a shot towards this guy who claimed he was the manager of managers. Yet it was said that he took some money from some of our local artists, took his ass to Jersey, and was never seen again. And so that was some scammy shit, and I hated it. And I didn't like him. Let me fast forward a little bit.
Oh, this was my favorite one we did.
Yeah.
These imposters ain't no way that
I'm second verse coming up.
Niggas leave when they see us now, they ducking from it. Fake friends with the crooked smile on their face. They shake your hand with the hate, it's such a disgrace.
If the shoe fits tight, fake throwing shots, bitch, I dare you to try it. So many imposters can get exposed. No need to name drop, we gon' keep them on their toes. Hopping on the necks, trying to gain their good graces. Fingers crossed behind the back, smiles on their faces. Thugs behind keyboards, when you see them they stutter. Swear up and down the gutter, bitch, you soft for the butter. You call yourself helping out with hands in their pockets. That's a no-no, quit playing, stop it. You more faith than the reverend, preaching the word for profit. I would tell you what my brother told me, but I'm gonna keep that quiet. That's between him and me. All I know is that you ain't the nigga that you claim. All I know is my squad real. Too bad you can't say the same.
These imposters ain't no.
And I hated that nigga. He still got me blocked to this day, you bitch.
Well, you know, that's what we do. I love how 759 raps. Oh, word. Put me onto her, Bernie. I'm always looking for female rappers, man.
Right.
It's hard to find them. Like I don't really want to rap anymore.
New distro. I be feeling your vernacular scammy. Yeah, it was scammy. He was a scam ass Sam. He was the original Sam the Scam.
Oh shit. Oh.
He was the original. He was the original Sam the Scam. He was like, "Yo, send me some money, and we gonna put you on." Da 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 da. None of the people that were signed to his management ever made it out of Lynchburg. They're still here.
Well, I say this. We had a good run. I liked
all right.
I liked my discovering myself, because now I'm just doing pop now. I'm just doing pop and rapping on dance records. Not because that's what sells, but it's just because based on how it makes me feel. Oh, excuse me.
Heard
Damn,
that.
I felt like I meowed. But it's music is again subjective, constantly changing. I'm feeling more like there needs to be a different vibration. Maybe we can, put back tuning music to 432 hertz. That would be nice. Been channeling a lot of Prince lately. This is why Talk to Me Nice. I was very surprised about the feedback. I thank you guys for streaming it. Crystal Waters. Yo. Crystal Waters, she liked it. Yeah. She liked it. My dad was like, "Yo, that's your aunt." It's hard in our family. We have a lot of celebrities, and I don't like name dropping, but I'm not using, that was one of my rants that I'm having on TikTok is, just because we have famous family does not mean that we have to rely on them to help us. It doesn't work that way. Because if I blew up, I'm not helping anybody. Right. I'm not helping anybody. That's why I wrote, someone was like, "Well, aren't you supposed to be for helping artists?" I was like, I didn't say that I wasn't going to help artists. I said, I'm not going to put you on. Show me any artists right now that are putting anybody on. I'd like to see that.
Right.
You don't see nobody doing it because, again, the idea of co-signing someone is, you're putting your whole career on the line for somebody. That's almost like when you refer someone to at your job. They come in, you tell your boss, "Look, they're really reliable. They're really, they really need this job," and blah blah blah, and they fucking don't show up on their first day, which has happened. So then guess who's not reliable anymore? Exactly. I hit my friend up that day. I said, "Let me ask you a question. You came in, you filled out the paperwork, you filled out the W-2, all this stuff. Why didn't you come into work today?" "Oh, I was supposed to start today."
Yeah. Kind of how that works.
I said, "Fire the bitch."
Facts.
Fire her. I'm so sorry that I have misled this company. I
That's
really
my
thought
fault.
that she was reliable, and I actually went on Craigslist that night and found somebody else and brought them in. I said, "Could you come in for an interview?" They're like, "What do you feel?" That's when I became HR, working in HR. I took HR into my own hands. I said, I gave you guys a horrible recommendation for a worker, and I feel like I need to make it right. And
Yeah, you got to make up for it.
yeah, she's still working there to this day. And
Really?
yeah, she's still working there.
Nothing wrong with that.
I felt bad, I felt like, you work at a company for 2 years, you don't want them to start looking at you like you're unreliable.
That's true.
Thank you,
True.
God, Bernie. I'm a save this, and then what I'm gonna do is, because we're about to run.
Yeah, I heard of 3D. I'm about to fuck it up, but I call it 3D. The 3D. Yeah, those names are kind of impossible, but I've heard of her. She's pretty damn dope, though.
Right.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
ladies and this is the end of the show, y'all.
I'll be back on tonight.
Her and her manic cackling.
What, do y'all want to see me play Call of Duty like that? Really? You want to see me ice some mofos?
Bow!
I was like, ah!
Did you see that? Did you see that?
Like, hold on. Look this way. Headshot.
Bow. What you said? What did you say? My photographer told me I could be a model.
No, I said, hey, I said to the guy, hey, guess what? I used to be a model. My photographer used to tell me what? Headshot.
Look this way. Boom. I'm like, oh shit, that was dope.
And people said that they really enjoyed the clips, like the clips that I put together for my gaming. But it's
I live for the clips. I live for the clips.
Those last two songs that I picked, they go so perfectly, like just so perfectly. But if you guys want me to come back, I am doing VR tonight. I'm actually showing I'm painting in VR tonight, like Paper Mario or some shit. But I'm painting in VR tonight. So if you guys want to hang out, send me your music.
They were ahead of their time.
I will play it, and you guys can see me paint in VR, virtual reality.
And because you guys have rocked with us from minute 1 until now, you get the second shiny here, nigga. Damn. Award because you didn't ask for it, but I gave it to you anyway. Take it.
Hold on, that's so random. Somebody wrote a comment on one of my TikToks, and it's one of my lyrics. They said, "A snake still a snake once it sheds its skin." I'm like, oh my God, you guys are quoting me.
Bitch, we already knew that.
Yo, you guys don't understand how much that means. That's a big thing. That's a big flex for me. I love that.
New distro. We give them up. We give them out every night, twice a night, sometimes 3 times a night if I feel kind of generous. I mean, but check it out though. I might have to revamp them a little bit, but yeah, this is the here nigga damn award. I mean, this is it.
Are we going to be giving them out as merch, or
we should? We very well should.
Let's put together the here nigga damn merch.
That's exactly what we're going to do. All right, say less. MinxRadio.com. Hit up the current and past episodes of the Minx Show podcast. Be sure to hit that merch tab. Get you some Minx Mafia merch, or what we like to call mama.
Sounds like you're mama.
Oh my goodness, yes. So when you buy a piece of said merch and you want to rock it, show that you rock with Minx Radio, RTIM show, Minx Show podcast, and all these other shows that Minx be doing, and also the live streams. You can always follow us on our social medias. I'm gonna leave this up for a little while because my shit's always long, and I do that to myself. I don't know why, but I want to be able to be found everywhere. So yeah, there you go. You can follow Minx at Brewhall Bars on IG, TikTok, and Twitter. You can follow me on IG, TikTok, and Twitter as well. I'm new to TikTok. I have like 9 followers. So if y'all can help me out, that'd be great. I'd love y'all forever. If you would like to donate to the RTIM show, please and thank you. We do appreciate it. All proceeds go back to Minx Radio. This is the cash tag. Be sure to make sure that is All caps RTIMS, and then HOW in lower caps, in lowercase and lower caps. Yeah. So I kept saying I was going to work on these graphics. However, you know me, procrastinating as Libra. So Minx went on and sent this to me. So I'm going to go ahead and put this up for you guys because I always said, you know, you call and check up on your loved ones. And also, if you are battling with any type of mental disorder, alcoholism, domestic abuse, things like that, here are all the numbers and hotlines that you can call. The only one we're missing is the rape line. I noticed that but yeah, for all other things you got going on, we're still in a parallelogram, and I know you guys are just, you know, over the shit and just ready to like either end it or whatever you were trying to do. If especially these kids, these teenagers and stuff, you know, they haven't been able to be around their friends and they're feeling a certain type of way. They're feeling shut down, cut off from reality and cut off from life. They feel like they want to cut themselves off from life. There are some numbers here on the screen to help somebody out. So don't feel like you're ever alone. If you need to talk to someone, these are 24-hour hotlines. So use them. Give them to someone who you think might need it. You know what I mean? You never know who you could be helping. So on that note, please call and check up on your loved ones. Let them know you give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Send some mail. You can go visit them, I guess. I mean, if you have to wear a mask, but go visit them, you know, sit with them, especially your grandmas. Your grandmas ain't seen y'all in a while. You know, just sit for a couple minutes with Pop and Mama and shoot the breeze and fill them in on what's been going on in your life, even if you got to lie about it. Make them feel good. So on that note, we'll be back tomorrow at 9. At 9, like I have no job. We'll be back tomorrow at 7:15 for more random talk, more indie music talk, more foolery, fuckery, shenanigans, and all types of, I don't know what I might find in my emails next. Minx, you got anything else you want to add?
Yes, to close out the show, I want to show you guys, for those who cannot tune into the VR artwork, I want to show you guys an example, and I'll be on Twitch.
All right. Yeah, Father's Day is June 20th. Where is June 20th? Hold on. Is that a weekend?
That is a Sunday.
Oh.
2 weeks. 2 weeks. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you for reminding me, guys. Thank you.
I have to find my mom something else.
I gotta get my man something Honda related, I know.
New brake pads. I'm sure he'll love those.
If Vin Diesel has them.
Oh my God, Vin Diesel. First day of summer is when? June 20th? You mean May? No, what's this? No, June 1st was the first day. Because Jesus.
Yes, it's hot as fuck.
It's been hotter than 6 hells, and I just cannot. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Do we have any music?
Yeah, I'm gonna show the video. It has music in it. This song is by my cousin D Blaze. That's me and John's cousin. He's a producer. So this song I used to showcase my artwork, and I'm gonna bring it up right here real quick so that you guys. It's a quick it's like a 1-minute video, guys. Let me see if I can. Hold on. Window capture. Okay. All right. So this is the video, and this is what I did in VR today.
I'm slide over here so you can see it.
Fresh off the baseline, coming to take mine. Ain't no room for playtime, homie, it's game time. Fresh off the baseline, coming to take mine. Homie, it's game time. Homie, it's game time. Fresh off the baseline, coming to take mine. Ain't no room for playtime, homie, it's game time. Fresh off the baseline, coming to take mine. Homie, it's game time. That boy got the killer instinct in his eyes. Shoot the ops like a bird, everybody got a fry. Chase the rock on the clock, you ain't got what it takes to make it stop either. Get your shot blocked. with the shot sweeper. It's about to be an easy win. Check the scoreboard. Treating your team like a mop to the floorboard. Hand you over this L. You ain't ready for war. I smell it and I can tell. Victory it prevails. Your guys running low on heart. The offense ripping y'all defense apart. Chill. You too light for the crew pop tart.
Just watching your movements.
I know. I look like I'm dancing and shit. You see my ashy ass knees? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
But yeah, thank you guys. You guys can check out this video on my TikTok and my Instagram, so you guys can watch it again if you'd like. And of course, that's me designing clothes for my avatars in virtual reality. So definitely check that out.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we out this biatch till tomorrow. Peace out.
Good night.